It's week 2 of the NFL. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' veteran linebacker. He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the... Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Short throw caught by Bowers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Kendrick. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
A first down carry for Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go again with Davis. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Kendrick. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Looking for Tyquan Thornton on that one. But now it'll be 3rd down. But you look at this Bronco defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and to be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 74 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now 3rd down and 7. Throwing Nix. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Shakir hauls it in. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw again. On the out route, he's got Thornton. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Davis running right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Raiders at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. This one caught over the middle by Burnett. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll try the left side. Burnett. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Burnett. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Nix to the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. Now a give, right side. Burnett, and he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Holding, offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Nix. That's caught by Tucker. Hook up of 15 yards there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Nix. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Throwing to start the drive, Kendrick. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. As they've got it as we resume action. Inside give to Davis. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Has his man. It's Shakir. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Back to throw. Kendrick. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will be very close close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burnett. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Burnett, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Up the middle they go. It's Burnett, and he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Schrader. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Back to throw. Nix. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. They begin with a run by Davis. And a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills.
Yep.
And, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they start in the best of all positions. 1st and goal. The defense gets them the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery. Nix. Throw out wide is incomplete.
partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Kendrick. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Kendrick. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Davis running left. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Sims. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Kendrick. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Kendrick. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Kendrick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw again. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. J.J. McCarthy, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Bryce Young, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. The Bucks looking good to start the year. They go to 2-0 with the road victory.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Nix from the shotgun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Back to throw. Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Burnett, and same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Here is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burnett. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Takes it to about the 37.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Kendrick. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
But we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. "39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Davis.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Up the middle to Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Kendrick. And he slings one that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kendrick. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
throwing to start the drive. Nix on the right side. He finds Burnett. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
2 yards to go, second down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Up the middle they go. It's Burnett. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing Nix.
And this one complete to Burnett. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Complete to number 24. It's a gain of 10.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. They'll run on first down. Burnett found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burnett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
61 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, Burnett, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Burnett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Burnett. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Nix. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right through. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Kendrick.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Davis.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 14.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Sims. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll run it again with Sims. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Now quickly here to Smith-Njigba.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Broncos 19.
Back to throw. Kendrick. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Holding offense.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Kendrick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone. They'll
start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Nix. And he will find his man on the outside. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Nix. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Escape, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyree Wilson able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a handoff up the middle. Burnett. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The Broncos send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So the Raiders now down by 4. 1:47 on the clock. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still
Stay
2nd
alert,
down.
don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw.
Gets this complete to Smith-Njigba.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And he overshot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That is caught by Shakir.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, Might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point splits the uprights, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. Able to find Mims. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, that's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their